My dad was a lawyer before I was, and in the summers I worked in his office as an intern, going down to the courthouse, filing papers, pulling reports, all that kind of stuff. And every Thursday, my dad would take me to Rotary, and we would go to lunch down there, and I noticed that he always wanted to sit with different people, especially if they were new. In the evenings, when I went home, Dad was off to a meeting at the yacht club, or he was going to the sailing club, or to Kiwanis Club, or to some other club where he was networking. He was always networking, shaking hands, having coffee during the daytime, cocktails during the evening, so that people could get a chance to know him, figure out if they were the right fit for him and he was the right fit for them. And he built a very, very successful practice by doing exactly that. Communicating, people to people, building rapport. Here's the thing. My dad retired 20 years ago. And what he did back then would be kind of like, when was the last time you watched one of these or listened to one of these? Probably don't even know where they are in your house or office anymore, even though in their time they worked perfectly well. Nowadays, even if you get a referral, the first thing that someone's going to do is they're going to check you out online. And we have to figure out a way to create that same kind of rapport if you want them to hire you as an attorney. Now, imagine for a second that you're at a cocktail party, or my dad's at a cocktail party. Let's use my dad as an example. And he walks up to somebody and he says, "Hi, I'm Nick Goldsboro. I do wills and trusts, and if you have anybody who's close to dying in your family, we really need to sit down right away and take care of that. Does that sound good? What do you do?" Would that ever work? Of course not. He'd be looked at as if he had two heads, because first you have to build a bond. You have to find out what things you have in common. How do you click? Is there a fit? Do you resonate? All those kinds of things. And yet if you go to lawyers' websites, what they do is exactly what I just said. You land on the website and it says, we do trusts, bonds, we do divorces, we do criminal law, we do this. If they even have a video, the video starts out by saying, "Hi, at our law firm, we handle divorces, custodies, paternity suits that have anything to do with family law." Wait, where's that part about getting to know somebody, bonding, and creating the trusting relationship that leads to somebody making the important decision to hire you as a lawyer? A decision that may be fraught with fear, concern, angst, whatever. You have to create that experience. And you can on the internet using video. If you know what to say in the video, not what you do. You'd never walk up and do that at a cocktail party, but rather what you stand for and what you believe. And if you know how to do that, it creates the ultimate edge. Everybody out there is not doing that. They're saying, we do this, 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 and this. They distinguish themselves nowhere, in no way, and constantly are competing on price and convenience. Do you want that? Of course you don't. In this webinar, I'm going to show you the ultimate differentiator, how you can stand out from all of your competition by using video on your home page with the proper messaging, not antiquated messaging that doesn't work. So, do me a favor, register in the boxes on this page and join me for this webinar where I'll share with you exactly what you need to do on your web page to make it sing and connect with human beings. Remember, you want the right client, not just any client. And by the way, I believe in small business. We are a small business. I know you run a small business, and therefore, I want to offer you a gift. In exchange for taking the time to listen to this information that I assure you will be very valuable for you and your practice, I'm going to offer you a free website assessment where one of our professionals will come in, take a look at your site, and tell you exactly what you need to do to make it really, really distinguish itself from everybody else that's out there. Not only that, wouldn't you like to know how you rank right now against all the other lawyers in your field who are competing for the exact same client base that you are? Well, I'm going to give you that as well. I'm going to get you a baseline report of exactly where you stand against your competition when it comes to somebody finding you online. We all know they're going to check you out online no matter what. You may as well make sure that you have your website completely tuned to communicate with them and create that fantastic relationship that leads to having great clients, which in turn makes for a great practice. I look forward to seeing you at the webinar. Register in the boxes below, and even if you can't make it during that time, as long as you register, we'll send you the recording so you can check it out whenever it's convenient for you. We look forward to serving you. Thanks so much for watching.